Welcome back to some more Hypixel Skyblock IRONMAN. Today I'm going to be trying to grind out an item that is going to actually further upgrade our farming gear. I thought that Fermento was pretty much going to be the end, but I figured, you know what, let's just go the extra mile and really try and see how much fortune we get and figure out for once and for all how much money farming will actually make on, well, IRONMAN. So today we're going to be trying and grinding out an item called the Acacia Birdhouse. This is the best strength reforged stone for your talismans in the game. It gives me almost 600 with a little over 1000 magical power, and to craft it we will need a total of 6 stacks of enchanted acacia wood, but of course we need 9 of these birdhouses, so I actually am going to need 54 stacks of enchanted acacia wood. This is gonna take all day, I think. So, we pretty much better get started. So if you're still enjoying the IRONMAN series, hit the like button. Let's try and go for maybe 1200 likes. That would be absolutely awesome. And if you hit the subscribe button, we're trying to reach 125,000 subscribers by the end of March. We're super close to 120,000, so if you just press that button, it's totally free. And you can always change your mind later, of course. But come on, just help me out and hit that button. You might as well. This video is supposed to come out 20 minutes from when I'm recording this clip, but we just got word of a brand new fire sale. This one for the first time ever being the Power Orbs, your Radiant, Mana Flux, Overflux, and Plasma Flux Power Orb. We have 3 different skins. 2 of them are lightly animated. Look at this one. This is the watermelon. It goes from orange to red. That looks super duper cool. I probably said that one goes best on a Radiant Power Orb. The next one is an apple skin, but it's not just an apple. It turns into an orange. That's absolutely awesome. That's probably my favorite one, just because it completely changes into a different fruit. And then, of course, the last one is the Grape Power Orb, definitely best fitting the Plasma Flux, because I love this subtle change. It does lightly change from purple to pink. I just noticed that. It's very subtle, but definitely makes a cool difference. These come in at 1,350 gems each, so if you're planning to pick up one of these Power Orb skins from the fire sale, use my creator code. Of course, my code is TOAD, T-O-A-D, just like my username, and your support greatly helps me out. I just saw that I have to claim the Garden Fortune 3 perk. There we go. Yeah, if you're ever going to buy anything of the fire sales or just rank gems in general, just use my supporter creator code. It really helps me out so much. Anyways, I have to re-upload this video right now. So I guess what we have to do is figure out how long this is really gonna take. So I have my Young Dragon Armor set, so we have a total of 500 speed. And of course, I'm gonna grab my Tree Capitator, which is somewhere in this chest full of tools. I have too many to figure out where it is. It's this right here. And I'm just gonna go to the park and basically forage acacia wood. So to that, we'll be using our monkey pet. How is my monkey not level 100 yet? Because this gives us more foraging fortune, which is super duper important. Does our Tree Cap give any? No, it doesn't. I could reforge this to like the double bit or whatever the reforges they give us fortune, but I don't want to spend more money replacing toil when I eventually go for a higher foraging level. Hey, maybe we'll even get a foraging level today. I'm not really too sure. But basically, we're gonna go all the way over here to the acacia spot. Hopefully no one's foraging acacia. Of course, 3 people are foraging acacia. Why? Out of all of the woods, why are you foraging that? It shouldn't be too hard to find a place that is letting people forage acacia wood. Without anyone else here, it's not too popular of a wood to forage. Yeah, look, there's no one here. So I'm just gonna, why is the ability not working? There we go, now it's working. I'm just gonna do this for, I'm not really too sure, actually. Let me go ahead and make this into a enchanted piece right here and grab my personal compactor, because that'll be useful. This guy is gonna steal my spot, whatever. What don't I need? I don't need sugarcane anymore. So we'll put that in there, and I'm going to do a 6-minute test where I just forage for 6 minutes straight, and then we're gonna see how much we get, and I'll multiply that by 10 for our hourly rates, and see how many hours it's gonna take to get 56 stacks of acacia wood. This is gonna take days. So I changed my mind a little bit on how I'm going to do this test. I'm just going to get, okay, exactly 1 stack of enchanted acacia wood. It took me 4 minutes and 30 seconds, pretty much exactly. So I'm going to just take that and multiply it by 54 to see how long this is going to take. We're looking at just over 4 hours to get all of this wood. That is kind of lame, I'll be honest. That's like all of the rest of my day, which is really stupid. So I might do this over 2 days, where I might get like 2 hours right now and then 2 hours tomorrow, just because, man, I don't want to forage for 4. No one wants to forage for 4 hours. Let's be real. If you have ever foraged 4 hours or longer in one sitting, massive props to you. I don't know how people could do that. I have nowhere near the patience to forage that long, because I don't know, it's kind of boring. Remember when they were supposed to make that foraging update back in, what was it, 2020, 2021 maybe? And it was like, oh yeah, it's supposed to come out then, and then it was supposed to come out early this year. Instead, Garden ended up coming out early this year, but at least we're getting updates quicker than we used to. it's definitely still, you know, kind of a long wait for a lot of these updates. Like Garden took, what was it, like close to half a year really after it really started getting close to release. It was still like another half year, and then I don't know how long the foraging update's gonna take. Hopefully it comes out, I mean, this year, I guess, because that's probably when I'll grind foraging 40, 50, or if they add 60 and they make it reasonable, I might get that too. I mean, we've already seen that I'm pretty much gonna be at farming 50 soon. That's probably gonna be a video in the near future. It kind of just depends if I think it's worth a video or not. I mean, it's just getting 2 farming levels. It's not too crazy, too fun or anything, but maybe I'll find a way to make it fun or something. I'm not too sure. But I guess I'll do this for probably 2 hours today, do this for 2 hours tomorrow, and that means you're probably not getting this video till at least like Friday, if not Saturday. That's all right. Well, we just finished our first birdhouse here, so I guess we can craft that. Yeah, 384 enchanted acacia wood. We'll need 54 stacks of that stuff. I'm not going to check in every single time I get a birdhouse, but there's our first one. You can see the stats. I was like, a part of me was hoping when I crafted it, it would give me 9, even though it very clearly was only going to give 1. But I guess I'll be doing this for 3.5 to 4 more hours. Definitely gonna do this in 2 days, because this is mind-numbing. I guess something weird while I'm here is there's only 2 people in this lobby. There was a third, and he actually started farming acacia wood, but he only needed like 50 to unlock the minions, so he left pretty quick. But it's just me and this one other guy, which is kind of funny. I don't think I've ever had a park this like solo. I imagine he's probably jamming through. Oh, he's not mining dark oak. I wonder what he's doing. This would probably be a good time to forage dark oak for levels, but again, I think I'll wait for the foraging update to do that. So I'm just finishing up the 3rd birdhouse here out of 9. So we'll be 1/3 of the way done. You can clearly see I turned some shaders on. I don't know. I thought it looked pretty nice, especially with all of the shadows on the trees and stuff. So I've just been doing that, but there we go. We can now make the 3rd out of 9 birdhouses. A total of a 1/3 of the way done. I'll probably try and get 1 or 2 more today, and then probably, honestly, just do the rest tomorrow, because it's kind of late. It's also finals week for me over in the college aspect of stuff, so kind of have to deal with that too. So I can't go too crazy, but you know, once I finish this college quarter, should be able to upload a lot more, which is gonna be pretty cool. So I guess look forward to that. Probably gonna be in like 1 or 2 weeks. Here's when that's gonna start, so that's gonna be pretty cool. But we're now a 1/3 of the way done, and I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and probably do close to another 1/3. So I'll see you when I'm pretty much ready to stop. And okay, that marks the exact halfway point. We have 4 birdhouses and a half of a 5th birdhouse. I'm gonna stop there for today. I'm gonna go, I don't know, do a couple other things today, and I'll probably pick this up in the morning and finish off the other, whatever, how many we have left to do, the other 4.5 birdhouses. So just thought I'd give a little bit of an update. We're halfway done, and I am looking forward to this, though. It should be pretty nice. It should be a decent farming fortune buff. I think it's gonna be like, I don't know, like 10, 15, like the equivalent of going from squash armor to fermento, basically. So, you know, might as well like it, whether we want to do this or not. We have to. So I'll pick this up tomorrow, and I guess I'll keep you guys updated. Yo, Foraging 29. That's the first foraging level I've gained in the last 1.5 years, maybe even 2 years. Maybe we'll get 1 more level. I'm not too sure. We're over halfway done, so probably not. But since we're so close to 30, if I get the birdhouse, I'll probably just finish getting the last like 10, 15%, whatever it costs to get the final foraging level. Maybe I'll switch over to Ocelot at some point, or start doing the pet swap trick. You know, I didn't really want to sweat this too hard. But hey, Foraging 29, that's another skill level. What is our skill average? 49.3, getting ever so close to that coveted skill average 50. And we're now halfway done. There's that stupid invisible player glitch that's going on right now, so I can't actually see who's in the park with me right now, but we definitely don't have it to ourselves, which is a little bit unfortunate. It is the next day though, so we have 6 out of the 9 reforged stones, 3 left. This shouldn't take more than another hour or so, luckily. And there we go. We have made our 8th bird box. There's only 1 more to go. This is it, the ultimate finale of the wood chopping spree. I'm still quite a ways off from foraging level 30, so I don't know if I'm gonna spend the extra hour or 2 just to get the foraging level. Who knows, maybe I'll get bored enough to do it, but we're in the final stretch now. Only 1 more birdhouse to go. Oh wait, I'm done. I didn't even notice. I've just been mindlessly grinding the wood. I didn't even notice. How close am I to the next foraging level? 66%. I don't know if I'll finish that. Anyways, let's go to the hub here and finally get ourselves a brand new reforged stone. This is going to be cool because I think the last one I got was either hurtful or sighted months ago. So we go to learn from power stones and we throw in all 9 of these right here. And we can get the new power Forceful, that's what it's called. Where is it? Oh, it's just automatically selected. It looks like that. 591 strength. That is absolutely awesome. Let's set all of our tunings to strength as well, just so we can get as much strength as possible. And we'll grab our Daedalus axe, which is probably in the Slayer one right here. And then throw on our full Fermento set because we are less than foraging 56 or farming 56. So using the Rancher's Boots and Lantern Helmet is actually worse than this. Oh, look, they added an achievement for Fermento. Didn't I mention that in the video where I actually made the Fermento? Warp Garden. Let's go over to our garden. I guess that's something about, like, I wish I had an achievement for it. Quite the crowd, people pleaser. Cool, all right. So let's just, I guess, see how much fortune we have. We have to put on our mushroom cow. It's only level 88, so it's not maxed. But for the big reveal, we have 740 farming fortune. That's insane. How much does this give now? 137.2. And it doesn't even have gemstone slots on it for more strength. You can't put gemstones on Fermento, but how much would it be if I got Ancient on this set? If I search up Ancient here, a legendary piece gets 25 strength. So that'd be an increase of, what is this? 15 strength per piece, so 60. So 60 strength would give me an extra, I think once this is level 103 farming fortune. I mean, I could. Getting full Ancient on this would give me 3 farming fortune extra. In fact, if I recombobulated it, 10, 20, 30, 40, we would get an extra 2 strength if I recombobulated all 4 pieces. That's kind of sad, but the Forceful Reforge was absolutely awesome, bumping our farming fortune to 300 or 740. If I grab my, where is it? My Netherwort hoe, I believe this is my highest fortune item. Yeah, we only go to 697, so that's pretty cool. And I guess just for the sake of showing it, let's go ahead and put on the Lantern Helmet and the Rancher's Boots here. We should have less than 740. Yes, 725. So you can see that it is better to use full Fermento, but then again, you don't get the perk of being able to set your speed to exactly what you want forever without having to worry about it. So, I mean, I guess the next thing in our farming journey would probably be to get to farming 50 and get this pet to level 100. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do to get it to level 100. I mean, cocoa beans aren't that cracked for farming XP, but they're not terrible. I'd have to use the cocoa chopper actually to even forage these, which is or forage. Do you forage cocoa beans? Because they grow off of wood, but like you can see that we only get 6.3 farming fortune. I wish I could use like my rabbit pet while I do this, but you can't. It's pretty slow, but it's not the worst thing to level up. I guess in like probably a few hours you'd be able to get it, but I don't know. I might choose a different crop, but yeah. I think what I'm going to do is to wrap up this video, I'm going to go ahead and mine cocoa beans for 1 hour exactly, just to see how much money we make now with farming. Now, it's definitely not going to be anywhere close to mining, don't expect that, but remember that you only need to press 2 keys, and that's it to farm. So this is the easiest way to make money by far. So if even were making just a couple mil an hour, that would be absolutely insane. Just because of how little effort it takes, you can pretty much do other things while you're farming. So I'm going to go for exactly 1 hour, and I guess I'll cut back at the end, and we'll see together how much this makes in an hour. And that is 1 hour. All right. So I have no idea how much I got. I disconnected like 4 or 5 times during this, which made this test kind of annoying, but I made sure to pause the timer every time I disconnected until I started farming again, just to get as accurate of representation as possible. Let me clear out my inventory because it's going to be a little bit of a pain to actually sell these things here. I guess we'll just do that. Clear a couple slots out, get rid of this. And we'll call that good. And okay, I'm going to try and make my bank an even number. So I guess we'll draw 1 mil right now. And then I need to put away 593,343 coins. So we'll go to deposit 593,343. And there we go. We have exactly 17 million coins in the bank. I may gain like 1 or 2 coins from the coin talisman, but it shouldn't matter. We actually have 2 things to sell here. We have to sell the mushrooms, which I had no mushrooms, of course, when I started this. I guess we have to sell the squash too, but that's worth like nothing. But we have to sell the mushrooms, and then we have to sell the actual cookie stuff, the whatever they're called. I don't remember for the life of me. Cocoa beans. So we have 8,000 cocoa beans to sell. I'm going to do the sell trick again. A lot of you asked how I did the sell trick. All you have to do is fill your inventory with material, lock the slot, and then just hold shift and spam click. And it just kind of sells like you're shift clicking stuff into a chest in vanilla Minecraft. So that's how I do the sell trick personally. I don't think there's another way to do it, but you just do this and you just spam the sell all button or just the double click your mouse and it should go through. I keep forgetting to do slash trades, but the cookie menu is close enough. So this was from exactly 1 hour of farming. I'm not looking at my scoreboard, which is why I'm probably talking weird, because I'm putting all my attention into not looking at my scoreboard. But we started with 17 million coins, and after exactly 1 hour of farming, we now have 21.5. We'll say 21.5. If you were perfectly farming with my stats, you would have gotten about 21.5, which would be 4,500,000 coins in 1 hour of farming. Honestly, that's pretty dang good. I am rather okay with that. It's not awesome, but then again, of course, I don't have max stats, and maybe one day they're gonna make this sell for more. Obviously, if you're a normal profile, you could farm a different crop and make way more than I did. But if you're Iron Man and mining progression sounds like too much effort, you want something a bit easier. I mean, I just made 4.5 million coins off of this, and you could probably get it up to 5 mil. I've heard some Iron Man players can make 6 mil with like fully maxed out gear and like a 4 tall farm or 5 tall farm with flower pots underneath, like a seriously decked out cocoa bean farm that I am not gonna put enough effort into build right now. But with this, I made 4.5 mil. So you know what? That's pretty darn respectable. We'll definitely take that. But for now, I think we're going to go ahead and call this episode of Iron Man here. So if you enjoyed this episode of Iron Man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Again, we're trying to reach 125,000 subscribers by the end of March, and we're super duper close. If you just press that button, it's completely free. Helps out a ton. And of course, if you buy ranks, gems, or anything off the Hypixel store, use my support a creator code TOAD for a sweet 5% discount at checkout. My code is TOAD, T-O-A-D, just like my username, and your support is greatly appreciated. But yeah, with that out of the way, I guess I'm going to call it there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Iron Man episode. Take care.